The boat behind me is Sunseeker's 74 Sport Yacht. It's here at the Cannes Boat Show, and this is a great opportunity to give you a full tour of this fine ship. It's a great looking boat. I'm going to take you on board and show you all areas, including the engine room and the crew cabin. So we're going to step aboard via this passerelle. This retracts into that sort of letterbox style opening just there, and we'll walk past this huge sun pad. Now there is a garage inside here, so that will take your tender. And then as we head forward, here we've got the really great seating area out here in the cockpit. It's a really good size. And I love the lighting they put into here. See it in strips across. And that you'll see echoed throughout the whole boat. That's really nice. And then Flybridge access is on this side. But we're going to go inside first of all and have a look around. And then we'll come back and look at the deck areas and the engines. Sunseeker are really putting a lot of glass into their boats these days. And this is a perfect example. As you can see, the window is right down. It's behind the settee over on that side, so you've got great views out. I've often mentioned the pop-up TVs where you can actually see this one in situ, so that will actually drop away if you want to tuck it away, or if you're watching TV, then of course it comes up as you can see it there above this area. And this is storage, and the AV equipment, and that I think is probably the switch for the TV. Close those back up and head on forward. So this is the helm. It's all pretty much on one level. There's a small step just here, but other than that it's a pretty level walk through, which is nice. Got these lovely Sunseeker diamond quilted seats, and there's a side access door that takes you out onto the side deck, and then all of your instrumentation is here. It's all of course electronic on these screens these days. I love this sort of carbon fibre style finish that they put onto here. You can see it better over here actually. That looks really good. And they put a big glass panel above as well, so you've got plenty of light into this area, and then these big windscreens. We're going to have a look at that deck area in a minute, but for now we are going to head back and head downstairs, take a look at the cabins. So the galley is down on this boat. That's down on this level here. And what's great is you've got this wonderful little snug just up ahead of it. A tiny bit of strobing there, but hopefully that's disappeared now. Not happening in real life, of course, that's just on the camera. But yeah, this is your galley area. And Miele cooking equipment, and a massive fridge and freezers over on this side. Let's head forward first of all. Right at the front of the boat is the VIP guest cabin. And one thing we're finding on these boats now is these much bigger windows. They're putting in even areas like this, so you've got a great view out of here, as you can see, of the boat show today. Really nice colour scheme in here, and again it's got these strip lights across the ceiling, and your AV equipment in here of course, and this has its own ensuite. It's tucked away in here. Okay, let's head on back. I love this dark wood finish, that's really classy. Back past this lovely little dinette area, and then we've got back here cabin number 3. That is a nice sized cabin, again big windows in here, and there's a day heads. We've just passed it as we came through, but that is also, you can see the door there, accessed straight through from that cabin. So at night that has its own ensuite. Okay, let's head on back and we'll take a look at the master, and that of course is back in the middle of the boat, and it's full beam, and there it is. Very nice. So you've got this nice little desk area over on this side, this drawer by the side of the bed of course, and then they've put this little snug in over here, so that's a great area to be able to tuck yourself away if you want to. And then over on this side is the ensuite, and that of course has its own shower area like so. And if we head on back across, this door takes us into a walk-in wardrobe with yet more storage inside it. Okay, let's head on out, back through the galley, back past the wine cooler. That's a nice touch. And we're going to have a look around the deck spaces. It is a great area, isn't that nice? just keep on going. So back through to this cockpit, and we will head around the outside first, I think. So this takes us up to the foredeck. You can see these huge windows on the outside. I mean, they really are massive. And then up here there is a bow cockpit area, so you've got a really nice U-shaped seating area and then a sunbed ahead of that. And that is the Hawk 38 going out. That's Sunseeker's new super high performance boat. Well, you can see that in the shade, but I do have a yacht tour and a drive of that on my channel, so if you're interested in that, check it out. But in the meantime, let's get back to this fellow, because if you stand here, that's a cool looking boat. Okay, let's head back round and we'll go and look at that Flybridge. I like these nicely wrought side decks here, so you feel very secure and in the boat as you walk around it. Okay, so steps here take us up to the Flybridge. These lovely carbon fibre seats. I don't know how well this will pick it up. It should pick it up quite well. You might just be able to see it there. And a very commanding helm position from up here. You really can see what you're doing. So a little sit at the helm. Oh yeah, nice. So next to this is this rather lovely seating area, so people can sit and enjoy the ride just here. And there's a big bimini top to give a bit of shade, and then another seating area back here around this folding table. And finally, right at the back, there is a barbecue and a sink and an ice maker. So all pretty well catered for. Excellent. Let's go and see if we can check out those engines and also the crew cabin. So the engines are down here. I'm going to stay up here because it is a boat show and I don't want anybody dropping down, so I'm just going to lower the camera in. And that'll give you a pretty good idea, hopefully, of what that area looks like. So these are V12 MANs. They are 1550 horsepower each. They're giving the boat speeds just over 30 knots. And a cruising speed in the sort of low to mid 20s, and that would also have a range of around about 400 miles probably at planing speeds. Obviously drop it right back, you'll get a lot further. So that is the engine space. Let's carry on a bit further. These are quite clever. This is you have to click this across. It's just to make sure that you don't drop down accidentally. Okay, so the final thing to look at is that crew cabin. And that's accessed from this bathing platform. So I'm going to slip underneath here. And we'll slide this one open. Okay. And this is the crew cabin. Now this is very much a sports yacht style, so the crew cabin is fairly small because of course it has the tender garage, but nonetheless you've got a washing machine in here by Miele, and you've got two beds, one across here and one across there, and then an ensuite with a toilet and a shower. So for the type of boat, style of boat and size of boat, it's not a bad little crew cabin. Cool, let's come back out of there. Close that up. And we'll finish off over here to say that is the Sunseeker 74 Sport Yacht. Hope that's given you a reasonably comprehensive tour, or at least as good as we can do here at a boat show, and give you a good idea of the boat. Hope you enjoyed it. If you have to, give the thumbs up a click, and we'll hopefully catch you on the next one. Thanks for watching. Take care. Bye bye.